Howdy, y'all. Welcome to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. I hope everybody's having a good week, staying sane, finding ways to entertain yourself. But if you're not entertained, you can't figure out a way to do it, just let me do it for you. Because we got a really good episode for y'all this week. My guest this week on the podcast is my best friend. Simple as that. He's also one of my favorite producers out there, and I'm not just saying that because he's my best friend. I legit mean that. I've been a fan of this guy before we were even friends. His music's just very timeless. I feel like the songs he's putting out today, I'm still going to be listening to in 10 years and enjoying them. His catalog ranges from really pretty dance music to really aggressive but yet emotional, heavy bass music. Just all around very talented producer and just a genuinely good dude. If you go to shows or festivals, then you have more than likely heard his Beethoven remix that it got support from just about every big DJ at every big festival last year. You can listen to his new EP, Wholesome Degenerates, out now on Deadbeats. The intro song this week is actually a song from our side project called Hurricane Season. Hope y'all like it. Ladies and gentlemen, Klutch.
You need to stop, breathe. You've been here before. You will get up and walk out that door. And when you find what you're looking for, it will be alright if you just hold tight. This is something you can change. A new day is right in front of your face. The sun's out and it's asking you to play. So step up, step out and write you a better way. You can't be afraid to be turned away. Stand your ground and let them know you're here to stay. No hope, no pain. You cannot live this way. Stay true and stand by. You cannot win unless you try. No hope, no pain. You cannot live this way. Stay true and stand by. You cannot win unless you try.
We are on. Hello, my good friend.
Talking to me?
Oh, yeah, I'm talking to you, bro. What's good, baby?
I heard good friend and I was like, is he actually talking about me, man? I don't know if we're that close or not.
Dude, I don't know if I'm closer with anybody.
That
You might be the
is-
guy who I'm closest with.
that is the most beautiful thing to start for the podcast, man. My heart is so warm. Let's just end it there. That's
Yep.
all. That's all you need
Appreciate
to know
everybody
about
tuning
it.
in to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo.
Thanks for coming in. You know our love is better than yours. There you go.
God, dude, yeah, I don't think anybody loves each other more than you and I.
Dude, I could spend the rest of my life with you.
Yeah.
Even though I definitely did listen to a podcast where you said you'd kill me. So I don't know about that.
You would
one.
be good wife material.
I would be.
Yeah.
Matt was right about
Matt
that.
had an excellent point.
Matt
about
had
that
an
shit.
amazing point about
Yeah.
that. You're
But-
right, Matt. I am wifey material.
Well, it makes me happy to know that you do listen to my podcast.
I do sometimes, you know. Your voice is
It's all right. You hear it too much anyway.
I do. And I've heard most of the things, like most of the opinions that you've ever like espoused on these. I've already heard them before.
Do I have opinions though? Do I ever put out like opinions, or am I just fucking around the entire
I think
time?
you're fucking around, but I think you have some belief systems that you kind of operate around. You know?
Dude. I believe I can fly, bro. Not related to R. Kelly, but just I believe I can fly.
I typically fly most days, but it's through this thing called a paper plane. Shout out Wiz Khalifa, and I'm talking about our Lord and Savior Mary Jane. Happy 420, everybody. Happy 420. And guess what? We actually started this podcast around 420 in the afternoon,
Yeah, dude.
which makes me even happier.
If we had weed, I would smoke it with you just to say.
It's okay. I definitely
Did.
did not smoke before this podcast because once that starts happening, my short-term memory goes out of the just out the window.
Dude, I can't make words. Like, all I can do is cuss whenever I'm super high. That's it. They're
I
like,
already
dude,
cursed enough.
Yeah, like Mitch, you see that? I'm like, shit, goddamn it, hell, fucking shit.
Yeah,
Fuck. That's just all I
and
can
then you just
say,
get
dude.
upset with yourself.
Yeah. My mom's like, Mitch, watch your mouth, and I'm just like, I can't.
right? The wrong time to get upset with yourself is when you're really like in your feels from marijuana.
Oh yeah, dude. You get stoned and you're like, dude, I have done some weird shit in my life.
I have done some weird shit in my life. And that's typically, I try not to get too introspective about that, but sometimes it creeps up, man. Sometimes it creeps up and you end up balled up in the fetal position in your bathtub, really just rethinking everything, like our relationship.
Hell yeah, dude. I think about it all day.
Good. That's what I'm talking about.
No, but speaking of your life, man, so...
Are we going through, we starting at the beginning?
Oh, dude, we're
starting at the beginning?
So deep, dude. I want to know...
Sorry, moms. And yes, I said moms because I have 2 moms.
Lucky man. Man.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things.
Yeah, let people know about how you got 2 moms, man, because it's actually a beautiful story.
It is a beautiful story. I'm adopted.
Yep.
That's pretty cool, man. I'm actually even cooler is I met my birth mother for my 25th birthday a year or 2 ago. I can't remember. I'm turning 27 in June, right? So that's 2 years ago at this point. And she's fantastic. And also my mom, because she raised me and she earned that title of my mother, is also an angel sent from the heavens. So I was really, really lucky to have someone who wanted to make sure that I was taken care of and also have somebody to take care of me, which is really, really cool. So sorry, moms, if you're listening to this, you're gonna probably regret both of those decisions.
That's beautiful, man. I like to say I have 2 dads, man, because I got my dad and my stepdad. Love them both very much.
Oh, that's lovely.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I just got 2 fathers. Not everybody's that lucky, dude.
Not everybody.
Some people have that shitty fucking step parent. My old stepmom was fucking nuts.
Oh,
yeah,
there
she
you
is
go.
crazy. She always tried to kill my dad. Really, bro? She would chase him in the woods with guns and shit, man.
I also have a family member who was almost murdered by his wife as well. He actually, I'm not going to disclose who, but he was definitely, he came home one day and he took 3 shots to the chest and then he held her down until the cops came.
Fuck.
Which is pretty intense.
Dude, I tell you what, if you shoot me 3 times, I'm not holding you for shit.
I'm
letting you go, and I'm letting you go, and I'm never touching you again.
Oh,
Did they stay married?
They did not. No. He's now in my family through another family member. So he met the person who introduced him to our family later on in life.
Hell yeah, dude. I think seeing like my stepmom try to kill my father so many times when I was younger fucked me up mentally. And so like only like women that are like kind of crazy, you know what I mean? Like if you're not throwing shit at the walls once a month, I'm not really into it.
I don't know what you mean. I'm pretty sure I'm unisex. I don't know if I like anything. I might start humping a tree or something like this beautiful one right here that we have outside.
Dude,
but
humping a tree.
I don't know if I'm attracted to anything, to be honest with you. My chastity belt's on hard, so.
Dude, humping a tree though.
You gotta love life a little bit.
So if you were gonna hump something out in the wild, in the wilderness, whether it be an animal or just a feature of life, what would you hump? What would be that first thing you'd hump?
Oh shit, dude! Definitely something wet and warm.
Yeah.
Nothing too rough.
I feel like a beehive without the bees might feel nice.
Ooh, get that honey in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that warm honey's been sitting in the sun all day.
Uh-huh.
There you go. So maybe make a pact with the bees. Maybe.
Hey, y'all dip for a second.
Yeah,
dude, I'm fertilized.
maybe give them a bribe them off or something. Just be like, yeah, I just need to hump your home real quick.
Yeah, bro. I'm about to fertilize this shit.
You might see some new white stuff when you come back,
dude. And then bees evolve. You know what I'm saying? And then
save the bees first thing. We
save
need
the
those
bees. But what if this saves the bees? They evolve and they get bigger and stronger, dude. One of them starts fucking putting in a dip or some shit. Like they start smoking cigarettes.
That would be fascinating. First thing, a scientific achievement. All right, beyond anything, we might have to call Nat Geo or something along those lines. And it has your face because you're the one who like started that whole entire thing.
Yep.
Imagine that. Imagine you make the bee wife or the bee queen
yep.
like fall in love with you, start having little Mitch bees everywhere, just like stinging people, going y'all instead of bzzz,
yeah, dude.
it's just y'all.
Instead of like pollinating shit, they're just fucking and getting drunk all the time.
fighting, dude. Fighting, getting drunk. Oh man, trying to soar with the eagles.
Hell, dude, yeah, they try getting too high, they just all die. It's just like, we gotta be free, man.
Bees love smoke. They do. That's how you show them out, man.
Yeah.
Happy 420, bees.
Dude, I got stung by a bee the other day, actually, and the shit was not fun. It's the first time getting stung in a while.
Well, that's your fault because bees aren't really aggressive.
I know, dude. I was just running, and it hit my neck, and I didn't know what it was.
Pissed that off for some reason.
It stung me. That shit did not feel good.
They're pretty peaceful creatures. So if you get attacked by something that's peaceful, that's on you.
Yeah.
That might say something about yourself. Remember how we don't want to get introspective? We might have to get introspective.
Well, I guess it says that I'm not the prey. I'm the predator. Like not in a illegal
way.
It
was scared of you.
Yeah, not like an illegal way. That like in an illegal predator way.
I would hope it's not an illegal way. You literally live right next to a playground.
Yeah, right.
That would be the worst. You'd be the worst predator ever, or the best.
Or the best. Yeah, honestly, if you're gonna be a predator, wouldn't you want to have
live right next to the playground?
Jesus Christ.
Hear them bats dinging balls all day.
You fucking hear them bats going, dude. It just wakes you up in the morning, dude.
Ding!
It's motivation.
It is motivation. See them just running laps, just licking them lips.
Jesus Christ.
I see you send your bees after them.
Yeah.
Like do some scouting, get some scout bees out there.
Jesus Christ.
Talk to the wifey, talk to the bee wife.
And there goes half the viewers. All right.
Goodbye. So we can talk about football now.
No. No, I wanted to talk about, you're really starting to come up in the scene right now. People are really starting to take notice.
That's
but
really kind.
One of the things that a lot of people don't know is actually you've been doing this for a very long time.
I have been. I played my first show ever, not as Klutch, but as a DJ. I used to go by Crescent because I hail from the Crescent City. I think it's a really cool name. It's mine forever. Don't take it. But 2012, man, 2013. So this, I'm coming up on my first event ever as Klutch. Though we can do that. It was a really, really cool event, and I still remember it to this day. Obviously, I don't remember what really happened that night, but I definitely because I had so much fun. But I opened up the lineup was me, and then Symbionic, and then Manic Focus, and then Grizz, and this was in 2014.
Such a sick lineup.
This is 2014, March 2014. Yeah, it was a fucking sick lineup, dude. And they're all G's, man. And they're all just gotten so much better and bigger. And it was really cool to be part of that lineup. And what happened was my boy Garrett was working at the Varsity in Baton Rouge, and the opening DJ, last minute, the day before, kind of backed out of it, and my homie put my name into the promoter. He was like, "Yo, my boy DJs. He did a few frat parties here and there, because this was when I was living in Baton Rouge at LSU." And he was like, "Hey, man, you should pay him." They say $50, and I said, "Fuck yeah, dude, let's fucking do it." For Grizz, hell yeah, man. And so that was a really, really, really eye-opening, really cool experience for me. And so yeah, I've been at it for a hot second, and it's really nice to get a little shine on finally, which is really cool.
I mean, it's much deserved, man. I mean, very much deserved. You've been making some just hits for the longest time. The thing I really like about your music, it's timeless. You know what I mean? Even the stuff you were putting out in 2014, I think that's whenever I was introduced to you.
Mm-hmm.
I found you, it was at I wasn't even producing it. I wasn't even DJing. I went to the Mad Decent Block Party after party.
Oh,
and
shit.
I saw you and I saw S-Fam. That's how I got introduced to both of you.
Rock and roll, man.
And I remember you were playing your Day to Remember remix, your Boom Boom Boom, Pokemon.
Yeah, dude. SoundCloud took those fuckers down, man. But if it means a lot, Tier remix, the house one. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Rock on, man.
So
I haven't thought about this song in a hot second.
That shit caught my attention instantly because I was like, whoa, dude, this is music that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
And I was just finding out that I liked electronic music. I was just getting into it. And I was just like, you stuck out to me so much because you were taking things that I already liked and making me like them even more.
Nice.
And you've always done that. And you know what I mean? You had, one of, if not the biggest remix last year. When in last year, 2018? Or was it 2017?
It was in was it? No, it was Red Rocks. Dead Rocks. I think it was 2018. 2018.
Yeah,
2018.
remix,
Yeah.
Man.
The Beethoven remix, which actually Rusko did.
Yeah.
I didn't make that. It was Rusko.
Everyone thinks it's Rusko. Dude,
Everybody thinks
Rusko's
it's
remix
Rusko.
is insane.
It's okay, man. To be honest with you, if there's one name or any name that I'm cool with totally being associated with, it's Rusko, dude. I saw Rusko in New Orleans. I snuck into the show. I shouldn't have. But I was 16. I snuck into that bitch. It was at the Howlin' Wolf, I think, with Caspa and Rusko. And it was still when CDJs were still using CDs. And I just remember Caspa high key just flipping through his CD, whatever, book he had, right? Like a fucking Pokemon card book, right? Just whipping out CDs and putting them in. And Rusko's stage setup was just these like old big rustic letters with the singular fucking light bulbs in them that would light up. Man, that was a really cool setup that they had there. And so I remember even talking to him about that when he came to New Orleans, and he remembers that set. And he actually still has the big R letter in storage somewhere. He was telling me about that, which
I think I saw him bring that at a festival one
He
time.
might have, yeah.
I think he might have brought that to Wakarusa.
He could have, yeah, without a doubt. It was a really cool iconic setup. It just said Rusko across the back, man. But I mean, all love to Chris, man. He's the OG of the OG, and he really set my career on a really lovely path. So I appreciate him for that.
Would you say that remix in Rusko, the push from Rusko and Zed's Dead for that, do you think that was the biggest turning point in your career?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
That's totally the ship turning for me, without a doubt. And since then, man, it's been a really interesting experience. You know, it's navigating the music scene, especially with the little clout behind you. It's definitely surreal in a sense. You know, you're working for something for so long and not really believing that you can do it here, and then believing you can, and then having people come in and come out of your life kind of saying you can or you cannot, and finally get into a point after years of doing it just off of one song. It's crazy how it just takes literally one moment, dude. Like Eminem fucking
he had it right,
said
bro.
it, dude. Eminem knows what is up, because it really is. Anybody out there aspiring to anything, man, it really is one singular moment in time that really can shift the whole paradigm for you, and you just gotta push to that point, right?
Yeah. Or I mean, that one moment could also fuck you up, dude. What was
Totally
it?
can.
Was the guy in NASCAR who just got he said it N-word on the he dropped the N-word.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Dude,
he
all I
kicked off
saw was
NASCAR.
that it was a slur.
Is
And
it
I was
Tony
like,
Larson? Is that I might have said his name wrong. I thought that was his name.
bro, do I look like I know NASCAR driver names besides Jeff Gordon?
I haven't watched NASCAR in probably like a year and a half.
Was it Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, and the Earnharts? That's about it.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, raise hell, praise Dale, dude. I'm wearing the hat right now.
Oh, you are? I
Yeah.
didn't even put two and two together,
Yeah,
man, because I
man.
can't add.
I mean, yeah, it just takes that one moment to kind of fuck it all up, dude.
It does.
So, and, you know, you've been going at it for a very long time, and, you know, you finally got the push, man. But I know there's been a lot of times that you felt like it wasn't going to work, because, I mean, we talk all the time.
I was about to say, I was like, how do you know that?
We talk all the
Yeah,
time.
I know. I
we
tell you
talk
my
all the time.
feelings.
And, you know, there's probably some people out there, not even with just music, are doing something they love, and they're really struggling. They don't know if this is actually going to work out for them. Is there anything like that you could say to those people, or anything that what you did to kind of just keep going?
Yeah, man. It's not about you. It's about the people that you surround yourself with. So I'm glad that you brought that up, coming on the point that you know my personal strife and you know my personal struggle with it, because I tell you, and I told a lot of our close friends about how I'm feeling down and how I'm feeling underappreciated and how I'm feeling like I'm just running in place. So you know that, right? But also the fact that you knew how to pull me out of it, and our friends knew how to pull us out of it, right? And so I think the number one thing really is to get a support system, to get a support team, to get people behind you that will tell you when you're like, I can't do this. You wake up, you're just like, I can't do this today. I can't do it anymore. To have someone like you, to have someone like Chris, to have someone like the boys, and to just be boys as fanboys, or Matt DMVU the other day, right? The other week when I was really I hit a wall. I had a real mental breakdown. I was supposed to do the podcast last week. I had a mental breakdown, and having these people just say these things positively towards you, to objectively say, you're doing okay, man, and you can do this, and you can get through it. So I think the number one thing is a support team, a support system.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome, too. I did wake up today. I was like, I can't fucking do this, dude. I was so hungover. I was so fucking hungover, dude.
And I told him, I was like, we can't miss this second week in a
there's
row,
no
man.
Way. There's no way. Dude.
There's no
I got to
flipping
record
way,
a podcast. You know
We
what I
have
mean?
to.
I'm glad that we're doing it, though, because this is actually, you know, for people who don't watch the trailer, we're actually doing this outside. This is the first episode of Talks with Taboo outside, because it's beautiful.
Oh my God, it's in the 60s, dude.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's in the 60s. It's like 65 degrees outside, and even though it's swamp humidity feeling like 75. That's still okay with me, man. I like it hot, but this feels great, dude.
This is beautiful.
We got
man.
a nice little breeze. We got
Drew Brees.
we got the real Drew Brees jersey out here. We rocking it. It's every day is a Who Dat day, bro.
Every day, baby.
Who Dat black and gold to the Super Bowl.
I mean, listen, the New Orleans Saints. Then we can talk about football now. The New Orleans Saints
are the only thing that matter on planet Earth.
No, dude. So when I moved here, I wasn't an NFL fan. I thought it was all right. I was more of a college fan. Growing up in Mississippi, we don't have an
Auburn
NFL
boy,
team.
huh?
Yeah. And moving here, man, I loved living here, but it was the love I had for the fucking football team that really solidified my soul here. You know what I mean? It really just took my fucking soul, man.
There's something different about the Who Dat Nation, man. Football means something else in Louisiana. Football means something else in New Orleans. And we're not going to harp on this too much because I know a lot of y'all are music fans, and the last thing y'all want to do hear us talk about sports. But sports mean a lot to me. Sports mean a lot to Mitch.
Yeah.
And the Saints mean a lot to this city, and the Saints mean a lot to the fabric and the soul of this place. And I'm really glad that I was able to convert you to the Who Dat Nation, man.
Yeah,
we're
dude.
proud to have you, brother.
I mean, you've tried converting me in multiple ways, dude. I mean, we kissed one night.
We did. Remember when that's why I brought up Humping the Tree, man. When we tag team that tree. Remember when we tag team that cypress? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It was on his cypress knees.
Oh,
because they come. You know what I mean? That was a really bad pun. Okay.
That was bad, dude.
Podcast over.
All right, dude. So here we go. DMVU Space Wizard, your boy. You got to kill one, marry one, fuck one. Go.
Why do I got to do this now? Fuck.
Everybody's doing it.
Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna marry Matt because he's gonna marry me, and we're already vibing on that level. And Michael and we're gonna fuck, and I'm gonna kill you because you wanted to kill me. It's literally as simple as that. It's called redemption, motherfucker.
Dude, Mike's just getting fucked in all this.
He
Space
really
Wizard.
is, dude. I mean, it's because he's the most timid.
Well, yeah. I mean, he just looks like if I was gonna fuck a dude, I'm gonna fuck.
Be like,
that
it's
guy.
okay, cool. If I turn him around right, it might not really look
I don't
like
know,
a dude.
I kind of want to look him in the soul.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Okay. It's because that's the thing with me with the long hair. So if you turn him around right, he's got that nice arch in his back sometimes.
Oh God, the arch is everything.
The arch is everything. So I think he knows how to take it.
Dude, speaking of the hair, man, how long has that shit been growing for?
Bro, this has been growing for probably about 2.5, 3 years now. The reason I grew it out was because at one point in time I was too poor to get a haircut. So if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something right? If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it big. I'm gonna do it properly. And so I'm not gonna get no fucking $10, $20 supercut haircut. That's not the way I roll, right? So if I'm gonna go do something, I'm gonna get myself a $50+ haircut. And guess what? I was pretty poor for a little bit. I'm still kind of poor. I'm doing all right now. Thank you for streaming my music. I appreciate that. But before, a few years ago, I just wasn't. I was not raking in the bills. And so I said, I'm just going to grow it out until I can afford a haircut. And I couldn't afford a haircut for an extremely long time. And then it grew past the awkward length. And now everybody's loving it. I'm not going to lie, though. Long hair's fucking annoying, dude. And there's some days where I really want to cut it, and then I remember how many people would be disappointed in me if I did, because this hair is iconic, man.
Yeah.
Not to be too boastful, but
you look good, man. You're
my
a
mom
good-looking
loves
fella.
it.
Yes. I mean, football. What?
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 I mean, we can stop this podcast right
No,
now,
dude.
Mitch.
Dude,
we can go to the other room if it's
Dude, we'll do it all right out
we'll
here,
do
bro.
it out here. It's
2020,
beautiful outside,
yeah.
man. I got to get you a little tan anyway. It's
Yeah,
Gucci.
right. Dude, no, I trimmed my fucking beard hair the other night.
I
when was
see that,
drunk.
and it
looks
is
so
not
bad.
good.
No, it's so bad.
Bro, it's just the chin strap, dude. It's just
It's too round now.
It is really round.
Fucked up my face, bro.
Who told you that was a good idea?
Dude, I was wasted, dude.
And the fact that you trimmed it, the issue is that you trimmed the bottom, but you didn't trim the cheeks,
I know.
right?
I'm thinking
you
I'm
didn't
gonna have
get
to
the
shave it
cheeks
all
straight.
off and
you
restart,
really should.
dude.
I mean, you don't really look. I mean, you're not really acquiring too much facial hair to begin with. It's a little patchy, so maybe just take this one on the chin, literally, and just let it go.
I think I'm just gonna have to shave it all off and restart.
Do it. Shave your whole body while you're at it. Fucking nair your body, dude.
Yeah.
Whole entire body, nair it.
I'm not that hairy of a man.
You're not.
No.
I'm actually not hairy of a man either, but my ass is hairy, dude.
Dude, I got a pretty smooth ass.
I don't. I got a pretty hairy butt. I don't know what happened to it.
Dude, the hairiest place on my body is my head.
Yep.
Yeah, straight up.
I think that's most people's hairiest place.
Yeah,
I think that's like the consensus across humanity.
All right, I reckon you got me on that.
I've seen some pretty hairy ears in my life though before.
Dude, I hooked up with this chick one time who had hairy nipples.
Ooh, there it is.
Yeah,
hey
she
man,
she didn't know.
oh, it's okay, man. We're all the same under God's blue sky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, but I just don't fuck with hairy nipples after that. I kind of learned.
You were licking on them and you came up with a hair.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then you like had to like pull it out of your tongue.
Yeah, you
like when you get some fucking hair in your food.
But instead, you get that titty hair in your mouth, boy.
Hey, sweetheart, if you're listening right now, I really, I'm really sorry.
Jesus Christ.
She
Yeah.
knows now, dude.
But yeah, on that hair thing, dude, I keep on telling people me to grow a mullet, but then I would like 100% be like the EDM Theo Vaughn.
That's okay, man. I'm a big Theo Vaughn fan, but
I am
also I
too.
think you should do you, man.
I'm not doing no damn mullet.
I think you should do you. You know what I mean? And mullets are cool and all. I'm all about the party in the front, the party in the back. But honestly, I mean the business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah.
But why not just party all around?
Yeah, dude.
Why we have to have business at all? Why can't the business be the party?
Yeah, I want you to look at my hair and tell, oh yeah, that guy smokes crack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I've seen you do it.
Yeah, smoking crack's badass.
Honestly, typically, whenever I acquire any sort of drug, I try to figure out how I can turn it into crack to smoke it. Even if it's ibuprofen, I'm like, I'm at the checkout, and I'm like, hey, can you turn this into crack?
Is this one of the ingredients?
Is this can this become crack cocaine?
Yeah, dude, I'm sick of people smoking cigarettes all the time and acting like they're hardcore, dude. Smoke crack.
I smoked cigarettes for a long time. I smoked cigarettes from 15 to 22. I did. It was,
I smoked cigarettes too, man.
dude. I
Good
missed.
point.
Honestly, the issue with cigarettes is I miss it every day, dude. I want to smoke a cigarette every day, but you just kind of learn that willpower after a while to stop.
I like smoking cigars.
Cigars are dope.
I really enjoy smoking cigars.
Did I ever take you to that to the Mayan import shop down the street from me?
Nope.
Okay, well, whenever this whole fucking shit's over, I'm gonna take you to the fucking cigar shop down on Magazine, man.
Dude, what do you think the music industry is gonna look like once all this comes back, dude? Because I mean, dude, all these festivals are pushing next year. Like
They are.
Buku is. I saw
Mhm.
Hangout Fest did as
Yeah.
well. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of them that are
Jazz
coming
Fest
up.
is already shut
Yup.
down. Jazz Fest is pushed on. I wouldn't doubt it. I see a few things being rescheduled for late fall, early winter.
Yeah.
Which I'm totally about. But man, I think it's gonna come back. I think economics is about supply and demand, right? Oh, I mean, you don't know this because you're dumb. But economics is about supply and demand, right? I know. I'm here. I'm here to hurt you. But it's about supply and demand. And I think the demand is really high and the supply is really low. And so I think once this is all lifted up, I think it's gonna come back to a nice equilibrium. And I think it's gonna be like a fucking cannon, dude. We're gonna get shot out this motherfucker. And it's gonna be a renaissance, dude.
It's gonna be crazy, man. I think we're gonna have a lot of new we're gonna have new names pop up after this because this is time where all producers are just steady making music.
Just steady making music, man.
Everybody is back to being a bedroom producer.
I finished an EP. You know what I mean?
I'm 5 songs in.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying. I mean, to be honest with you, though, it's been really rough to really force yourself to sit down in front of a computer sometimes during all this because it's just I'm so used to having a work schedule. Like I'm still technically employed. I'm still in the real world in a sense, right? I'm not a full-time musician yet, which hopefully by the end of this I will be, right? But right now I still kind of operate in the 9-to-5 world, and I had a really, really good schedule. I'd wake up at 4 a.m. every day. You know this. I'd wake up at 4 a.m., work till 9, go to work, come back, work a little bit, go to sleep. And I was so productive when I had that strict schedule because I'm really good at self-discipline when I have to be self-disciplined. But man, now that I have this, now that there's just this freedom, it's really sometimes difficult to be like, Andre, stop drinking at like 10 a.m. and just get to work. You know what I mean? Like, can you just get it done? But I did. I finished a three-track bounce EP, which is really dope. I'm gonna try to get that landed and having some fun with some remixes and stuff here and there. But beyond that, I haven't really been too inspired to do originals. Because to be inspired, you have to have things inspire you, right? How do you get inspired indoors?
What are some of the things that give you the most inspiration?
That's a really, really, really great question. Obviously, your face, because I don't know how many.
Beer 30.
I mean, it's rough that this is the first time I've seen you in like a month, honestly, and like I might go home now and write a whole 15-track LP, on this just by looking into your eyes, which I can't see because you have glasses. There.
Look at me, baby.
I'm looking right in you, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I want you to look so far into me,
dude. I'm gonna look through you.
Oh,
It can be really anything. I mean, that's the most cliche answer as possible. But what inspires me typically is I deal with a lot of frustration, right? I'm as happy as the stuff that I make. I'm a sad boy inside, and you know this, and so typically I try to do the antithesis of what I'm feeling. So if I'm really upset, I try to write really happy. If I'm really happy, I try to write really upset. And I think that that tension between the feelings really brings out something really beautiful, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of trying to fight against what you're feeling and really trying to drag that out.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, that is a really good point. Something I wanted to bring up too. Your music is very emotional. You know what I mean? Even if you're writing a banger, there's still some type of catchy or emotion in it. You know, and there's some catchy melodies or some type of sad boy shit going on, dude.
I love my melodies.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's just. I think that's coming up from your pop punk background too.
It
You know what I
is.
mean? We all pop punk kids at heart, man.
Without a doubt, dude. You know, I'm a metalhead. I'm a pop punk kid. I like all that, and I think melody. Personally, for me, the way I write music, melody is the base of all.
Yeah.
Okay, I think melody is what really moves people, and I think melody is what people really latch onto. I mean, look at fucking Levels, dude.
Right.
Jesus fucking Christ. That melody, right? It's the melody that really grasps you and really sticks with people. So I really try to focus around a melody at all times. Tone is really important to me.
Yeah.
You know, and I know the wave right now is weird, alien, experimental, just try to get as out of the box as possible, which is really cool. And I see a lot of really great artists coming out of that. But to me, I think that the base of what really makes an iconic song, something that really makes something to stand the test of time, like we were talking about earlier, is the melody, right? The Beethoven remix. That is a melody that people have listened to for hundreds of years. Right? It's the melody.
Right. Dude, what's a old song that you wish you could remix or you might remix?
Oh, bro, I've tried to remix a few old songs, man. You know, the Tiny Tim tiptoe through the window.
Oh, that would be
by
trippy.
the window.
Dude, that would be
right?
so crazy,
You know,
bro.
I've tried to do that before. That was something that I tried and my hand at, I just couldn't get through. But that would be a really fucking cool song
Hell yeah.
to do. I mean, really. I'm trying to think of one that I've tried to do recently that didn't really work out too much. I'm trying to do. I've been stuck on this "Listen to Your Heart" remix for a little bit.
I love it though.
I know. You know, I do there's like '90s kind of. I mean, the Every Time We Touch remix was really set me apart in the New Orleans scene, which is really cool. I like those really '90s rave vibes that came out of pop music back then, which is really cool.
I'm going with this thing where I remix early 2000s grunge rock. You know,
Nice.
you heard my "Here Without You" remix.
I have. I was really proud with you on that one because I felt like that was a little bit of me and you. You know
Yeah,
what I
dude.
mean? And after this, there's gonna be a lot of me and you.
Oh yes.
You know what I mean?
Rock and roll,
Rock
daddy.
and roll,
Let's
dude.
do it, man.
Let's do it.
No, I want to remix "Far Away" by Nickelback, dude. People talk shit about that band and that song. It's a
I'm
good
down
one,
with
dude.
Nickelback, dude.
I fuck
Yeah,
with it
honestly,
heavily.
Hero from Spider-Man 2 soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
Hero can save us.
I'm not gonna stand here and wait.
Yeah, dude,
right?
you feel it.
I'll hold on to the wings. Right, dude. It's the track.
It's gonna make its way back into electronic music. I think it will because you know pop punk and metal kind of died off in its own way.
It did.
and it's come back
I think it's
in
nice
electronic
resurgence.
music, and it's helping bring the actual genre back itself.
You're
in
right,
my
dude.
opinion.
I think you're right, and I think there's actually this really dope underground electronic pop punk band. It's I remember the name. I think it's called like Hurricane Season or
Ooh,
something.
Yeah.
I think they've been pushing the edge and they've been really creating the future for pop punk and dance music. Look for them when they come out. Hurricane Season. They're on some really cool shit right now.
Levy Breaks and Heartaches, man.
Levy Breaks and Heartaches. You know
EP
what's
coming this year.
up. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know about. Is it June or
Yeah.
September or something?
Yeah, something like that. June,
It's something.
September.
It's during hurricane season.
During hurricane season.
They're gonna
dude.
figure it out.
People who don't know, for people who don't know, this thing that we were talking about
Yeah.
is this side project that Klutch and I started a while back, right when I moved to New Orleans, man.
Right when you moved into New Orleans.
And it was cool because you came over to work on music with me, and I thought we were going to do like a Klutch TVBOO collab, but you brought out your guitar.
I did.
Because you knew that I came from that same background. That's how we vibed the first time we talked, was we were talking about like Warped Tour and bands that we liked and shit like that. It was like instant right off the bat.
Instant.
That's exactly what we were talking about. And whenever you came in with your guitar and you're just playing like power chords, I'm like, okay, fuck it, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't forced. Nothing was forced. It was so natural. It was fun as fuck to make.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, this is like a project or a sound I've always wanted to do.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
A necessary sound.
Yeah, necessary sound.
Something that the scene was missing.
Yeah, and I mean, my soul was missing a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
You're
like,
right. It definitely it came out so quick and so easy and flowed so perfectly as if it was waiting to be on tap. You know what I mean?
I think I've made more music with you than anybody as far as on a producer level.
I mean, you're one of my. You're not one of my. You are my favorite person to make music with.
I'll agree with you. We butt heads on it, but that's
We
it
do,
happens.
but that's the point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Metallica. Look at Lars and fucking
Yeah.
and James. You know what I mean? And
Blink 182, bro.
Blink 182, dude. They had some of the best music out there, and they ended up splitting up. You're right, and
They got the new singer.
they do, and actually the album they just came out
great.
with like Dark Side and
9,
shit.
yeah. Album 9's the name of it.
Album 9's the name of
Yeah.
it. Yeah, Dark Side. I'm a big fan of that.
Dude,
track.
it's a great album. I think that whenever they do a farewell tour, or at some point, I think Blink 182 is going to turn into a 4-piece band.
They need to bring Tom back,
Yeah.
dude. Because I'm big. Okay, so I'm big on no Blink without Tom.
Mhm.
I literally draw the line on that. When going to see them live, I won't. And it's nothing against the other boys. Like they make some really fun stuff, but Tom is Blink for me, you know. And
Yeah, he just has that pop punk voice. When you think of a pop punk singer, you think Tom along, where it's like, and I'm so sorry. Gaia, shut up. Y'all hear a dog bark. It's my dog.
I was trying to get her over here without you saying that, but
Oh,
okay.
it's okay. She doesn't understand exactly what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I mean, I don't think dogs understand. Actually, there is a scientific study that dogs do understand a little English. So there you go.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, I mean, I think if they turn into a 4-piece, because their new stuff's great.
It's
You
cool.
know,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of it, and I think if they did a 4-piece Blink tour
Mm-hmm.
with Tom in it, him singing his songs, and then the new singer singing their newer songs, be badass.
I don't know if Tom's ever gonna go for that, man.
I don't either, dude. He's too. But Angels Airwaves is still a thing.
Bro, Angels and Airwaves means so much to me that I couldn't listen to them for a year after me and my ex broke up because they meant like that much to me, type of shit. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those bands that like I can only listen to in a certain type of. I feel so hard when I listen to them. Like I feel so fucking hard when I listen to those guys, dude. I love Angels and Airwaves.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
Me too,
yeah.
man. I mean, I've gotten into them more now than I did back in the day.
I mean, on tour, even in the Deadbeats mixing thing. I mean, on tour, I had an edit with them. Yeah, with
you're
the Living
goddamn
from the
right
Ground.
about that, dude.
Secret Crowds, dude. That's such a good. I mean, that first album is just so iconic, and they made some really good music after that. But that I Empire is just, mwah, it's a great album, dude.
It's perfect. But hell yeah, man. I want to get into some fan questions, but before we get into some fan questions, you just had an EP drop.
I did.
On Deadbeats,
I
Wholesome
did.
Degenerates. Man.
Wholesome Degenerate.
Tell people a little bit why they need to listen to it, because
It's out on-
very good. Very good.
It's out on Deadbeats, and it's called Wholesome Degenerate, and you should listen to it because it's music that kind of represents me in a certain sense of my life, right? So there's kind of a dichotomy that comes with it, right? Wholesome, degenerate. Those words, they're kind of the antithesis of each other. Wholesome and degenerate, it doesn't work out too well, right? I'm a Gemini, okay? So everybody's going to hate me now, but that's okay. I accept it. I'm one of the good Geminis. But it's the twins, right? There's the dueling personalities, the wholesome and the degenerate side of me. You know me, dude. I'm a sweet boy. I'm a good boy, but I'm also a total fucking fiend at sometimes, right? and so the issue is that that EP is kind of me battling between two ideas of myself, right? This idea of being a good boy and having that clean side of me, but also this really dirty kind of side of me, and those two things fighting each other. Like, you know, sometimes when we go get high, we don't want to be high, but we do it and we regret it, right? So there's these kind of things that kind of it's the duality, the inner fighting between two sides of myself, and that's the Wholesome Degenerate EP. You know what I mean?
Man. Hell yeah, it's beautiful shit right there, dude.
I appreciate that.
But
It was funny when I told you that earlier. You're like, "Oh wow, it's that deep," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's called art, Mitchell."
dude, yeah, I mean, is it so a Gemini? That's like a
Zodiac sign.
symbol, dude. I don't believe in that shit. To
It's
be
okay,
honest,
you don't have to believe.
I'm
in
a
that shit.
Scorpio, and
You are a Scorpio.
see, everyone says that shit, dude.
Oh
you
my
God.
are,
Yeah.
man.
Oh my God.
I completely. Oh, dude, 2 and 2 together.
People do it. Like, oh, dude, you like to sleep a bunch, dude. You're so a Cancer, dude. Oh
You're-
my, yeah, you're such a Cancer. Oh, you like to masturbate in the daytime? Oh, you're definitely a Scorpio,
yeah,
dude.
dude. All those Sagittarius is humping trees.
Hell
I don't know if that's a thing or not, but yeah, I can't. Calling someone you're a Cancer, it might not be the best thing ever, though. Dude, you are a Cancer.
Dude, that's like the worst zodiac name. I feel like.
Hey, Mitchell, you are Cancer.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I know.
It's like, oh, dude, yeah, you don't like it when girls call you daddy because you think they have daddy issues. Oh yeah, you're a Gemini.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
No, Geminis are the most hated signs of the zodiac sign.
Who
If you're
gives
into
a
that
shit, dude?
I obviously don't because everyone loves me.
That's beautiful, dude. Anyway, we got a bunch of callers. I want to get to some fan questions.
Cool. This is
for
my
you.
third beer. Let's rock and roll.
Hell yeah, this is my third as well.
Let's do it.
Hi, Dad. This is Jeremy calling from Baltimore. I had a question for you and Klutch. I was wondering if either of y'all knew where the fuck my stimulus check is. I looked at my direct deposit accounts. I didn't see it. I looked at my mailbox. I didn't see it. I looked up my ass. I didn't see it. Can you please let me know where it is? Thanks, Daddy.
Oh, dude, where is the stimulus check? Well, to be honest with you, I don't know. Mine went straight to my direct deposit
Hell yeah,
last
you
night.
got it?
I woke up this morning and I got $1,200 from Uncle Donnie, dude.
100 in my bank account.
Dude, straight from Uncle Donnie, bro. I'm rich, bitch. You know, but where can you find your stimulus check? Okay, well, first thing, they're supposed to give it to the poorest of us first, which I don't believe because I don't believe anything from the government ever. That's one thing about me that you're about to find out is that I don't trust anything from the government. But if it's not up your asshole, that was actually the second place I was going to look before the mailbox. So if it's not up the butthole, I think you're just fucked, dude. To be honest with you, I think you know what you might want to do? You just might. No, to be honest with you, the stimulus check stuff, it's bad news bears because I'm just going to spend it on the worst stuff ever, dude. I'm just like, why would anyone give me free money knowing my purchasing habits? Okay. You know what? I'm going to invest in a Roth IRA. And a lot of bad drugs.
You're like, I hate the government, but Donald Trump just bought me cocaine.
He did indeed. That's the biggest issue, and it's not even like I want to buy the worst drugs. Okay, so I want all the drug dealers out there to give me your worst drugs. I don't want the bad drugs mean like they're bad because they're bad drugs. No, I want like the low quality kind.
Oh God, that way you have a lot of it.
Exactly, I want the lowest quality. So if any of you got like $1,200 worth of like low grade methamphetamine.
Oh God,
made in a fucking Gatorade bottle, just shaken up. I've seen it on a documentary before. That's the way you do it. Okay. Holla at your boy.
no Heisenberg shit, dude.
Holla at your boy. No, I don't want that good stuff. I want that bad stuff.
I don't want him from Heisenberg. I want my meth from fucking Cletus.
I want
down
the
in
worst things ever. Okay?
I want Cletus to make my damn
Right.
meth.
I want the nitrous gang in the bayou because there's totally a bunch of Cajuns down there with all the nitrous tanks. I want y'all
we got
to holla
nitrous,
at
we
your
got
boy.
meth. What you need there, baby?
I want you to holla at your boy, dude. I'm sorry that your stimulus check is not up your butthole.
Yeah, you'll find it at some point.
You'll find it at some point.
Listen, dude, we can trust our president.
I'm
I'm joking.
I don't think we can trust any
You
president,
can't trust
dude.
nobody, bro.
Bro, there's
Can't trust these hoes.
if there's one thing that a lot of people probably don't know about me is that like I am actually extremely heavily involved in politics. You know this?
I ain't.
Uh,
I don't
but,
know shit, dude.
You're right. So I follow,
don't know
I
nothing.
follow politics pretty closely, and I just want to let you know, we're all fucked. So that's the way it goes.
Yeah, bro. Hey, man.
And that's why we gotta raise hell.
Praise Dale.
Dale.
Goddamn right. Appreciate you calling, Jeremy. Let's get to the next one.
Yo, what up, Taboo? It's Spencer from Westerly. All right, I got a question. Hopefully, you can answer. I got one for you. That's gonna just bear with me on this. Like,
I'm the
hear me
guest.
out.
Why isn't he asking me?
Captain America as a centaur or Iron Man as a minotaur? What would you rather be?
Fuck, I'm gonna have to Google what a minotaur
Yeah, dude.
is.
What is a?
I know what a centaur is.
I don't know what a centaur is.
A centaur is
Is that like a fucking Pokemon?
No, the centaur is the bull with the man body, right?
Okay.
The minotaur might be the human. Excuse me, the human top with the horse body.
That's pretty sick.
I think that's what it is.
That's what the Minotaur is.
Bro, no. The Minotaur is the bull. Have you ever seen fucking Hercules, the Disney movie?
Hercules.
You remember the Disney movie?
No, I ain't never seen it.
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay,
Dude,
so
I didn't watch a lot of Disney movies growing up, man.
Iron Man. We got to answer the question
Okay,
before
right
I go
on.
on this tangent. Iron Man Minotaur, which I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm not positive. I think it's the horse body, or the centaur as Captain America. Yeah, honestly, I would totally choose the fucking robot horse.
Dude, I'd go for Captain America because he stands for democracy and freedom and the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, but Iron Man stands for
Fucking dude,
fucking getting money and fucking hoes. Yeah, dude.
I do like that about
Iron Man's
Man.
all about like being the fucking
Honestly,
boss, dude.
Do you want to be noble or do you want to get laid?
Yeah, or do you want to be a horse? I mean, and you get the horse dick too. You get the big old horse. You get the iron horse dick,
but
dude.
what type of girls are wanting that dick?
I mean,
You know what I mean?
hey, hit that inbox, girls. You let me know, okay? If you're into that kind of stuff,
Dude,
ladies.
no. There's definitely some
Hit them
some
DMs,
people out
dude.
there that only like giant wangs.
Good thing that I have a Iron Man horse dick. Then
I don't do mine is average, and I'm proud.
you got it's okay, you know. we all got to be average at something.
Yeah, dude. I mean, on a robotic bull, right? That's the bull body, bullhead, bull face.
The bull is Captain America.
Okay.
So just imagine a fucking jacked ass.
Robotic horseman.
Yeah.
That'd
You
be
know what I
kinda-
mean?
that'd be kinda
Robotic
gangster.
horseman. You know what I mean?
Dude, what do robot dicks look like? They're just hard all the time. They don't get soft.
They're just extendos, dude.
Oh yeah, they just
They
come
just
straight out.
extend out.
They
just-
red rocket out.
Yeah, they just extendo out, dude. And I mean, if it's a red rocket, horses probably got big old red dicks, right? So it's already in theme, the colors, right?
Dude, red rocket is the funniest saying for a dog penis. You know when you see just red rocket, red rocket, red rocket.
It's like red rocket, yum.
I just had to spit my fucking beer up on that one, dude. That was fantastic.
Oh,
dude.
jeez,
Appreciate you
man.
called in, dude. I hope we answered
Hey,
it.
Red Robin, don't sue me, please.
Dude, they ain't coming for you, baby.
They won't.
What are they gonna take?
They're gonna take my $1,200 stimulus check.
No shitty meth.
That's for shitty meth, bro.
Here we go.
Hey y'all, it's Izzy from Atlanta.
I
hope
heard
you
that
guys
y'all.
are having a great day.
We are.
I was just wondering, do you guys produce your favorite type of music to listen to, or do you like to listen to a different type of music than you produce?
Really good
And if
question.
Thank
you
you.
don't like the type of music you produce the best, then do you see yourself like switching it up in the future, or what? And also, what kind of music do you like?
That
I don't know
is-
if I asked
Oh,
in there.
Jesus.
But anyways, have a good one.
Oh,
Thank
appreciate
you.
Izzy.
Oh, wow.
That's a
that
really
is
great
such
question,
a great
actually.
question,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, you go first since you were the
Okay.
guest.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'll let you know. First thing, a lot of people would be surprised how much dance music I actually don't listen to. Okay, so that's a big thing that I sometimes have conversations with. I'm a big proponent of what you ingest is what you put out, right? Which is with life, right? You know, you eat good food, your body reacts properly to it. So what I like to do is I actually listen to a lot of non-dance music because I'm trying not to sound like anyone else in the dance music scene. I also so I actually don't really produce a lot of the music that I listen to because I listen to a lot of live bands, a lot of live stuff. I listen to a ton of metal. I like a lot of hip hop as well. But when I do listen to dance music, which is sometimes, I do it every, it's maybe about 50% of my musical diet is dance music. 40 to 50% is probably dance music. I listen to a lot of chiller stuff. So I listen to a lot of Deadmau5. He's one of my favorites of all time. He's the one who really got me into this stuff. Maybe a little bit more on the housey side. Some dubstep. If it is dubstep, it's typically on the chiller side as well. So I actually don't write what I listen to a lot of. So that's a really great question.
That's a great question.
Mhm.
I do listen to a lot of electronic music.
You do?
I listen to a lot of electronic music, but it's not the type of music that I make, though. I listen to a lot of really pretty sad electronic music, like I Love Millennium. I was listening to Slander today.
Right, when you picked me up in the car, dude, you
Yeah.
had For the First Time.
Yeah, you actually turned me on to that song.
Yep.
Yep. But I still do listen to a lot of like I really love house music. Like I'm fucking loving this new Joyride album, man. It's so good.
Okay.
So good. But I guess the reason I make the type of music I make is because it's how I express myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make house music. I can make the prettier stuff, but I make it as hurricane season. You know what I mean? I do have some pretty taboo songs that are just not out.
They're good.
They're fun, and they will be out at some point. But I still fucking love the weird bass music. The weird bass music, though, I like to ingest in a live setting more. I do like doing the deep digs online for. I do like doing the deep digs for like new bass artists. Like that's one of my favorite things. Like SoundCloud inspires the fuck out of me. Just finding those other guys.
I feel that on the similar tracks on the tracks that you like.
Yeah.
I deep dive those really hard.
I probably listen to about, like, as far as my intake, probably about 70% of the music I listen to is electronic, and probably about 50% of that is weird bass music. The other 50 is prettier stuff. So I still do listen to a lot of weird. So yeah, I do listen to a lot of the music that I make, but I just take it from different places, man.
Yeah.
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 That's a really good question, man.
God, great question.
Got me.
Thank you,
Got me
sweetheart.
thinking. Yeah. Great question. Here we go.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brad from Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton,
I
what's
got
good?
a question for Klutch. Blink-182 or Angels and Airwaves? Thanks, guys. Love your shit. Keep up the good shit. Peace.
Bro, it's almost like he was listening to this live, dude. I cannot believe oh, man. Well, Blink-182 or Angels and Airwaves. So I actually didn't determine that earlier when we were talking about it, and this is a really rough question now because I just said no Blink without Tom, and Angels and Airwaves means a lot to me. Oh, God.
I'll let you answer it first. This is an easy one for me, though.
Well, see, this is the issue, is that Blink is what really got me into pop punk, which is what got a lot of us into pop punk. But Angels and Airwaves has so much more of an impact on the way that I view music and view melody. I'm going to have to go, as begrudgingly as this is going to sound, Angels and Airwaves.
It's all right,
dude.
man. It's
Angels
you
and
know, your
Airwaves,
opinion,
dude.
it's your opinion.
That is just the soundscapes that they make, the reverb and the delays and the melodies are just they move my soul. And as much as I adore Blink-182, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is one of my favorite albums of all time.
Yep.
Angels and Airwaves is just, man, if I could listen, they said either Blink or Angels, and you have to give up one or the other, I had to go with Angels.
I'm going to go with Angels. See, I'm going to go Blink-182, man, because growing up as a drummer, Travis Barker
Travis B, bro.
was my hero. He still is, man. I still, you know what I mean? Like, nobody influenced me more as a young lad than Travis Barker. And Blink-182, hearing their albums whenever I was a kid, they were like the second band that really got me into music. First one was My Chemical Romance. Second one was Blink. You know what I mean? And without that, I don't know if I'd be doing this shit that I'm doing today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I feel that.
I'm going Blink-182, baby. But great question, dude. You got us talking.
Man, y'all are killing this.
Yeah, they're actually really good questions. Usually it's just people calling to say "fuck you, bitch." And then
I
hang up.
appreciate these, man. Well, it's because we're just deep, dude.
No, we do. No, I think people knew this episode wasn't going to be a lot of shit talking. It was just going to be a lot of like real ass
actual ideas.
Yeah. That's usually how me and you go.
Yep.
But here we go.
Hey, Taboo and Klutch. This is Caitlin from Columbus.
Hey, Columbus.
My question for
Caitlin.
you guys is, what is your favorite thing to do outside of music? I also wanted to say I love you both, and I wanted to give a huge birthday shout out to my sister Chloe. She's turning 21 today.
Shout out
Hey,
Chloe.
Chloe.
Have a good one. I hope everyone's staying safe out there.
We are.
Stay sassy and fuck you.
Ah, nice, Chloe. Happy,
happy birthday, Chloe.
21.
Thank you for calling,
I
Caitlin.
spent my. Unfortunately, I feel for you, Chloe, because I spent my 21st birthday in Las Vegas at EDC.
I did my 21st birthday at a gay bar.
Yeah, you're right.
My shirt was off.
So
That's
hopefully,
the end of the night.
Chloe, you can do your best to kind of bring it in. But 21's important, and I love you, Chloe, and have a lovely 21st. The question was, what do we do outside
of music?
dance?
What's your favorite thing? You go ahead.
What is my favorite thing to do? Either touching myself
Yep.
or getting intoxicated.
I really love comedy. So writing jokes. I really like something I really enjoy out of music, man. I really enjoy doing the podcast, and I really enjoy sports. I don't play sports. I don't really have much of an athletic ability, but I really fucking love sports.
Yeah, I mean, my answer wasn't really my answer, even though I do love doing both of those things.
Yeah,
but
right. I like getting drunk. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I enjoy
well,
getting drunk.
I love the pursuit of knowledge. Okay, so I love learning things. That's one of my favorite things in the entire world is learning something new every single day. I mean, even in our group chat, like even today, I'm like fun fact. I'm all about learning something new. So
Tell us something we don't know right now.
Right now,
Right now.
you can hear lions roar 5 miles away.
What do you say?
You can hear a lion's roar from 5 miles away.
Give me something else. That's good, though.
If you sneeze, your snot comes out at 99 miles an hour.
Fuck.
Your tongue is the strongest not bone. The tongue is the strongest muscle in your body.
Damn.
So I love just fun facts. I love learning new things. I think the pursuit of knowledge is one of the most important things as humans can do on this planet. So learning, get better, become a better human being, learn from the past to grow the future.
I like working out my tongue. I'll go ahead and say that. There's
You're
only
right.
two things I really like to do. I like fighting. I like fucking.
I like it. I'm here for it. Touching yourself, get intoxicated.
Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate you calling, Caitlin. She's a regular caller. She's fantastic. Appreciate
Shout
you.
out to Ohio. Thank you for Joe Burrow.
Dude, honestly, man, like Ohio is so crazy to me.
It is.
Because not because of the state itself is like the fan base I have there is wild to me. Like all these live streams I've been doing, all the callers, like about 50% of them are from the state of Ohio. Yep.
Nice, dude.
And
that was a good stop on the tour.
It was a good stop on the tour. But shout out Ohio and everybody out there. Here we go.
Howdy, it's Richard from Kentucky again.
Hey.
I just had a quick question for either Taboo or Klutch, whichever one can answer me. So I was thinking about the oceans and how deep they are. But what if, like, take it this way. If there were no sponges in the ocean, how deep would the ocean really be? I mean, we could be flooded and not even alive right now.
God damn.
But I can't figure it out, man. I love you guys. Have a blessed day.
How
God
deep?
damn,
how
Richard.
deep would the oceans be if there were no sponges?
Dude, nobody knows, man. It's hard to think about.
So all the water that the sponges have absorbed, how much deeper? You know what? I think the
New Orleans would be underwater.
Oh, we'd totally be underwater. But
yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think the depth of the ocean is pretty much is not going to change regardless of whether there are sponges or not. Specifically because the Earth stops at a point, right? Mariana's Trench.
Yeah, it's flat. At the end of the edge of the Earth, it stops. It's
exactly.
the flat Earth. Yep.
Exactly. So
It's a flat Earth after all is the song. It's a flat Earth
after
that's
all.
the
Yeah,
song,
that's
yep.
exactly what I was trying to say. So basically, the Marianas Trench is the lowest point in the ocean. I think it's like 6,000 feet or something, 6,000 feet down or something.
I don't know, bro.
So I guess if the sponges released all the water that they held, the sea levels would indeed rise, which would change the depth of the ocean, but probably not by too many feet. So I think it'd probably stay pretty solid where it's at right now. But that's a lovely scientific and mathematical question. Mathemagical. Rebrand
dude.
Mathemagical.
That's a good
Jesus
song title.
Christ, that is a good song title,
Yeah.
dude. Oh, fucking Mathemagical. Sound like you. I can't fucking speak.
Dude, I mean, I don't even know how far that is down, dude. Because I mean, it might not be that bad. Because I mean, if I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. What is far down? What is far down? You know what I'm saying?
Far down? Well, I'll tell you this, a cool fact. A lot of people So they say that we know more about the stars, right? We know more about space than we know about our own oceans. So there's a lot of things that we need to figure out about our own fucking planet. Because shit's deep, dude. It gets down
So deep.
there.
Dude.
I'm pretty sure there's a Cthulhu hanging out.
Dude, it's fucking old Greg down there, bro.
Hey, have you ever drank Bailey's out of shoe?
No, I have
You
not.
ever go to a club where people wee on each other?
I think I have, yeah. I think
Yeah.
I've been to it. I think I
actually-
worked at a club where people
I
weed on
need
each
to
other.
urinate pretty hard, so I might pee on you in a second.
Dude,
honestly,
I gotta pee kind of hard too. But yeah, dude. Honestly, you can sit down on the toilet and just spread your legs. You can pee sitting down, and I'll just pee in between your legs.
in between the legs.
Yeah.
I actually like the double decker. I like the top and the bottom. Right, you pee into the top of the toilet and also in the bowl of the toilet.
Well, you're definitely the bottom,
Okay, cool. I'm cool with that. As long as you like rubbing my back while we're doing it.
dude. That's a sweet thing. Rubbing backs while fucking.
Urinating.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, I appreciate you, Richard Gunnis, thinking on that one. Last question.
Yo, Taboo and Clutch. This is Jalen Evans. I'm calling from Kingsport, Tennessee. Clutch, your EP is fucking sick.
Thank you.
And I also have another. And then for my question, what was your favorite stop from the Eat My Sass tour that you were on?
What was the favorite? Repeat that
Love
question to me,
y'all.
Mitch.
He asked what was our favorite stop from the Eat My Sass tour.
Our favorite stop from the Eat My Sass tour.
I think that's what he said. It was. A little
I'd
sort of
probably
quiet.
I'd probably say one of the ones that we were all together on. The first stop in Atlanta was really, really, really fun. Just because like that was my first tour stop ever, so that was really, really monumental for me personally.
Yeah.
And I really was happy that we were all there. That was the first time that I really got to experience something like a tour life, which is really cool. Hopefully, I get to do that soon after this is all done. But I'm trying to think. Ohio was really dope as well. I really loved Ohio. Oh man, what was the most rackest? Michigan was really dope too.
Michigan was extremely dope.
Michigan was really
My
cool,
favorite
man.
weekend's easy. It was Iowa City and then Detroit the next day.
Yeah, I think Michigan was dope.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
the easy one for
we'll
me.
come together with Michigan.
I did really enjoy. What was the one where there was a bunch of snow on the ground? Was it Cincinnati? It was like the. Was it Cincinnati? No, it was not Cincinnati. It was in Ohio.
It was
Columbus?
Ohio.
Was it Columbus?
It was not Columbus. Well, there was snow on the ground during Columbus, but what was
it
the
was
one
the
where
venue where we had the upstairs green room. All four of us were playing the show.
Yeah.
That was
And
the
when,
beginning.
when we walked out, and it was like horrid, like snow everywhere on the ground.
Yeah. That was a really fun show. I don't know what city that was. It's not clicking.
I'm literally, oh man, because it was when I took the picture with the gator.
Yep.
That's the one. Oh man, I feel so bad.
Oh,
for the city right now.
let me turn the question around. What stop on the tour were you most upset about missing from this getting canceled?
Denver.
Yeah.
Denver.
Yeah.
And not just because it's Denver, but because, as I stated earlier, I'm adopted, right? And I actually, my birth mother, when she had me and she gave me up, she moved to Denver and then Vail, and she lived there for about 20 years. And I also have her older sister, my aunt, and that side of my family is actually living in Colorado Springs, and my mom, my birth mom, who now lives in New Orleans again, and I get to see my little siblings, which is really nice. But she was gonna fly up to Denver, and I was gonna have my whole birth family there, or not my whole one, but a good bit of my birth family there to experience that side of me, especially because we just met after 25 years of them knowing about me and not being able to really experience me. So this was something I was trying to share with another side of my life that I never was really able to. So I was kind of upset that Denver didn't work out, because I really wanted that experience with my birth family.
Yeah, and I don't know if that one's gotten rescheduled yet, or even if it will, which just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I was really excited for Denver. That one was probably the one I was most excited for. I was really excited for Salt Lake City again, because I got a lot of really good friends out there.
I haven't been to Salt Lake City since 2004
I think
when
it's
I went
beautiful
skiing.
out there. I think
It's
Salt Lake
gorgeous.
City is like such a slept-on city. It's fucking
gorgeous.
beautiful.
I got kicked off of the Mormon church for doing snow angels, because that was the first time I ever fucking saw snow.
What?
Yeah, it was the first time my southern ass ever saw snow, and
Dude, I
so
remember
me and
first
my
time I saw
brother
snow,
out there
man.
enjoying each other, enjoying the snow, and then we were doing it while we were visiting the Mormon church, and they fucking kicked us out. Those Mormons don't play no games.
Cocksucker.
The way they do it, actually, that's against their religion, but you know.
You can't suck cock if you're a Morgan?
Can't suck.
Mormon?
Well,
Not Morgan.
Actually, the guys were the ones who kicked us off. I don't think they're about that life. So
guys and
maybe
girls
the ladies.
can't suck
I think
dicks?
I think the ladies can suck some dick.
Dude, if a girl can suck dick, men should be able to suck dick too.
I agree with you. I think everybody deserves to suck a
Everybody,
dick.
yeah. I mean, you got to suck a dick once in your life.
I think everybody should suck a dick.
yeah.
in
Everyone
their
suck
life.
a dick.
I think everyone listening to this podcast, go suck a fucking dick.
Please, dude. It'll make you stronger.
Save the
It'll grow
world.
You.
Save the world. Suck a dick.
Save the world.
I'm
Blow
putting
somebody.
that on a fucking t-shirt. Save the world. Suck a dick.
Buy it now.
Buy it now.
Well, I appreciate you calling, Jalen. Well, yeah, that's all of our callers, man. I just want to say before we get off, I just want to say I fucking love you, dude. I'm so glad that we were able to see each other today, even though we're not doing social distancing or quarantining. That's probably very irresponsible of us to be out here together. But it's good to see you. It's worth it. You know what I'm saying? I loved having you on the tour, dude. Like, whenever it was on the my was my first time ever being asked, who do you want to support? And it was a no-brainer. Like, it was the biggest no-brainer I've ever had, but it was honestly the first time I was ever put in a position to do something like that. And I was like, get Klutch, get him. And I'm glad that we could experience that together.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say I have a deep love for you. I love you more than most human beings, dude. And I want to thank you for coming on here today.
Mitchell, I'm going to reciprocate those feelings tenfold right now. Every time I look at you, I feel as if a giant weight has been lifted from my shoulders. You make me feel like I'm flying. It's very hard to describe my deep, unbiting love for you and your person. And I appreciate everything you've ever done for me. And I appreciate this friendship on a deep level, on a deeper level than I appreciate most things. And I really am glad that we got to sit down and do this for everybody because we already know our relationship, and I'm glad that we got to share a little bit of our relationship to the world.
Yep.
And I'd fucking take a bat to the head of somebody for you.
Yeah, dude.
I'd
I'd be that Glenn.
I'd jump in front of a bullet for you. Homie.
I'd be Glenn, bruh. If
Without a
Negan
doubt.
was there, yeah, I'll take it.
I'd fucking do that for you, dude. I love you to death, homie, and I love everybody listening, guys. I know this is a really difficult time for all of us, and I know this is a really difficult time for the world, and I think this is the optimum time for us to come together and really truly try to understand one another, to really truly learn more about one another, to really truly rekindle relationships and maybe forgive and forget and move past and move to the next stage of human evolution, which hopefully is an unbridled state of love and unity within the human race.
Rock and roll, brother.
Rock
On
and
that
roll.
note, I'm going to say y'all go listen to Wholesome Degenerates out
Wholesome
now
Degenerate.
on Deadbeats.
Yeah, you're right.
Fantastic EP. Klutch, I love you, buddy.
Love you too,
Thank
buddy.
you,
Who dat?
Yeah, who dat? And also, thank you to everybody listening this week. I will see y'all next week
Next week.
on Talks with Taboo.
Peace.